Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Wednesday, May 12th, 2021. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. Just a short while ago, CPI came out, CPI data, price dropping on that data as we've seen the fastest increase since 2008. Price spiked lower for a quick moment, took out the previous session's low and bounced back above it for now. And at the moment, we're holding right at the previous month's midpoint. That's a level we talked about early to begin the month, that we could drop as deep as that 40.87s, find strength, and then look to continue this thing higher, at least to new highs. And right now, so far, holding that low at the moment. Of course, if there's any failure to hold that low on a closing basis, that could open up a continuation all the way back to the April low of 39.64.5 and the previous quarter's close. So we could be looking at a continuation down if this thing can't hold 40.87. So right now, holding that level, a solid rejection of prices below 4,100, at least pre-market, and that could open up perhaps a wave to the upside. So we'll keep an eye on this. Now, taking a look at the NQ, you'll see very similar price action where price dropped hard on that CPI data and retested the April low, the previous quarter's close. You can see all that was tested, and we saw a price that almost dropped right into the previous session's low but bounced. So we're seeing overall an ability to hold this zone at least near term, but can we start to find a way to bounce back higher? We've seen quite a bit of a rotation to the downside. We've taken out those April gains, and we're right now at that major pivot right at the middle of this larger range, that if it can't hold 13K here, that will open up a continuation back down below 12.5 and perhaps into 12.2. Holding this level, perhaps we see a bounce back up toward recent highs, but again, this is going to be the key zone to watch here today. Can it continue to hold 13.050, 13K? If not, that could open the door to much more selling here up ahead. So can the price hold this zone here today? We'll see. Taking a look here at crude oil, up right now for crude, up about 1.3436%. We've seen a nice continuation to the upside. In the previous session, a failed new low. We talked about 64s being the important level to watch as support. Price briefly dropped below 64 and quickly rejected those levels. And now we're seeing a continuation to the upside here today, holding the 65s and bouncing. We mentioned before, this zone right here could open up a continuation towards 67.98. Right now, we appear to be on a path toward that target on a swing basis. Lastly, taking a look at gold futures. Here you'll see gold futures right now up a bit, about 0.4% here, 0.4%. You see a rising Pima trigger zone. I mentioned before, 1800 is very important. We could drop into 1800 and still be a bounce for a continuation higher toward 1850, maybe 1874.30. Right now, everything continues to show strength out of this one as it holds at these highs. It also had a sharp reversal from the lows on that CPI data. Very strong 15-minute rejection with a buy signal and a push higher. Again, can price push through these 1845s and open up that upside? Right now, with the uptrending market sideways at highs with tails at the bottom, that suggests further strength ahead. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.